Hey, you're back? Cool. Man, I appreciate that. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. Overnight challenge here at work. Got a little winter snowstorm that probably won't produce anything, but when this kind of stuff happens, they run a skeleton crew, and I get to be part of it today. Yippee! Anyways, today's video we're going to be doing a couple different things probably. We had an engine come in with a couple coolant leaks and a transmission leak. Didn't feel comfortable with leaving it in service, so I pulled it out of service. And so we're just going to go over kind of like what I did, what we're doing, some of the coolants that we use, the different coolants we use. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it and stick around. Appreciate y'all checking it out again. Let's get into it. Okay, hour 2 of this overnight challenge at work. Finally got my other EBT tech, the other master EBT tech here. Just texted me back. He just got off shift like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So him and I have been working on this unit together today. Looks like the DEF heater, coolant lines that run through it were leaking. So he was able to trim off a section of the hose, and we'll see if that stops leaking. Lower this thing back down, pressurize it, and see if it's actually coming from the hose or if it was coming from this plastic. So yeah, we'll do that. And this was the transmission cooler line that was leaking. You can see we've tried to put some reinforcements on different places, but it's starting to come right through to the metal. There's a couple of other spots that was running through to the metal. Yeah, and so this line, oh, by the way, this is a Puck-CF. So that line runs from here, and then it comes up and follows this line. So from there up all the way back, going further back, and then right before the water tank, it goes up, and then it goes to, there is a compartment up on top of the roof that has the coolant overflow bottle in it, and it goes into the side of the radiator right there. So that line was rubbing against this U-bolt for the exhaust. Not really sure why we let it go that long, but sometimes these things happen. Alright, so let this sucker down. I'll take you guys up on top and show you where that cooler line goes to, just in case. And a lot of you guys out there already know this stuff, but for any newbies, open this compartment here. You got your Kuzma battery charger, coolant overflow bottle. Here is the second cooler line, and then you got your other cooler line right there. So yeah, fun stuff. What we'll probably do is check this coolant level, see how low it is. This is awesome. This is awesome. I think Pierce could have done a little bit better job cutting this hole more right here. Under pressure. Oh! I'm scared. Cool. Always make sure to use an extended life coolant for these Cummins engines. I've had luck with the Prestone Command and with the Z-Rex Red coolant. Just make sure it's certified for Cummins. You know who you are. Alright, so right now I'm just gonna go get some Prestone Command coolant, top that thing off, and pressurize it, and we'll see if that hose is gonna leak or not. Oh, you're still here? Cool. I appreciate you staying around. This is what we use in this particular apparatus. It's a Prestone Command. Extended life, nitrate free. On the back here shows you everything that it's suitable for. OEM approvals. It meets Cummins engine standards and Detroit diesel. So we use this, and we also use, be right back, this Z-Rex Red for Cummins, DDC, Mack, Navistar, Packard, Volvo, extended life, Z-Rex. Now on the back gives you all the different heavy duty pieces of machinery it's approved for. Cummins, Caterpillar, Detroit Diesel, Freightliner, International, John Deere, Kenworth, Link Belt, Mack, Navistar, Packard, Volvo, GM. Anyways, sorry, I mean to bore you there. But anyways, so we use those two. That current one has the Prestone in it, so let's go top it off. Okay, so that one was mixed. This is a concentrate. It was mixed 50-50 with water. Typically what you do want to do is use distilled water. I can't tell you what to do on that. A lot of people just mix it with water out of the tap. The correct ASE answer is to use distilled water. Also, another thing is, the proper way to do that is to actually make a coolant funnel, and you put it on there, and you pour it in there, and it burps it. Not too bad. Your gallons will fill it up. I'll get my pressurizer and we'll pressurize this thing up. Alright, we got our handy dandy pressurizer. Mine's the Stant brand. Look, you already got one probably. I don't even know I'm telling you about it, but to pierce, and I'm not cutting this properly. Makes it a little more difficult to put on, not too bad. Alright, that's on. Pump this thing up to 15 psi. Alright, right in between 15 and 16. It's good enough. Go check it for some leaks. Alright, so we have the unit pressurized at 15 psi, and this is that line that we were working on. Kumar went ahead and cut the section off of this hose and reinstalled the clamp, and it looks like it was just a bad section of hose that was leaking. That's good. I'm trying to show you guys the heater core that I was working on. Alright, well, we kind of need to double check our heater core. So, like I said before, I was in here earlier and I had to tighten a clamp on the heater core. So, sorry the lighting's not the best. But we're going to go ahead and pull this cover off and check the heater core. Make sure that line is doing good for us here. Then pull these. There's 3 Phillips screws. 1, 2, 3. Alright, this guy slides over to the right. Pops out. Might as well replace your filter while you're in there. This was already new. I already did it. This section right here has these 2 little nubs that stick out and then they lock in. So I believe they pull up. See? You have like 2 groove sections. They kind of just pull up and out. Alright, try not to break any glass or anything. Alright, so here we got our heater core. And these are the 2 lines and the 2 hoses. This back one was the one I was leaking and it looks pretty good now. Looking for like any wet spots around the collar. Before all this was seep up and then you can kind of see a little bit of the residual that kind of wiped away. But yeah, so it was just coming through the clamp and then running down all the way down to the hose until it was actually dripping out on the ground. So that looks pretty good. I don't see any wet spots around here, so we call that good. Alright y'all, that's gonna pretty much do it for today's video. It's almost 12:30 here in the AM. So we found 2 leaks, took care of those problems, pressurized the system, learned what coolants to use in your system, and yeah, so hopefully you guys learned something today. I learned something. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, don't just follow the wolves, lead the pack. Later.